Hi everyone, Octavian Chibotario here from CircleCI with Sources of Change team. Just wanted to spend a bit of time here and show y'all how we can use if this then that to create a button on our phones that we can use to trigger a pipeline over and over again whenever you wish. So we'll go ahead and show you how to create a trigger first of all in CircleCI. Then we'll go and show how we can quickly do the button setup on if this then that. Then press the button on the phone and show you how it triggers the pipelines. So here I am on CircleCI. I will go to project settings. We'll go into the triggers tab. You can see I already have a few triggers set up already. We're gonna add a trigger and we're gonna use the inbound webhook. And we're gonna give that a name. If this then that. I'm gonna use that for the description as well. You do have an option to use the default config file path. But you could actually change it if you wanted to have a different config for this webhook specifically, you could do that. So for example, if you wanted to just run your tests, but skip the deployment or publishing of the app, you could do that. So I'm going to leave it as the default one here. I'm going to save it. And here you will get a query parameter that this is your secret, save it as your password. You can copy that and paste it in your password manager or somewhere safe. And here is the link as well, which does include a query parameter with your secret. So if you copy again, that will save it, including that information. So I'm going to click done here to create it. And I have it here. Now I'm going to switch over to if this then that. And under my applets, you will see existing ones, but you can go and create a new one. And we will choose a button and just button press. And then we will choose webhook. So make a web request. For the URL, we will paste here the URL that I have copied. Now, again, here, because I copied, you can see my secret. I will delete that webhook trigger right after. But that's the default URL that you'll put in there. For the method, we'll use a post. For the content type, application JSON. We don't need to add any additional headers, and we don't have to add an additional body. So that is all we need to do there. Continue. And we'll just call it button for CircleCI pipeline. Now it's all ready to go. So now we'll go over to our phones. So going to go and add a widget here, looking for if this then that. Here it is. Select what I created. Just gonna click done here. Okay, so now that I have the widget added to my phone, you can see there, I will click the button, and as that happens, we should see the inbound webhook coming in. I have a very simple config file. It just actually does a simple checkout, so it runs very quickly, but you can see it ran. And here you can actually see some previous ones that I've executed as well, just for testing. And it's as simple as that. Thank you all for joining me.